In this video, you'll download and activate a new theme for the site, completely changing the look and feel. And you'll update the live site with no downtime or service interruption. You'll see that while the content of the site stays exactly the same, we can change the theme and make a few simple edits, and we have a brand new site. This is the beauty of using WordPress. It's a content management system which lets us separate the core information from the style and manner in which it's displayed. After this video, you'll have a handle on what it takes to work in a staging environment using best practices for backups as well as seamless migrations. I first found out about the Affinity theme from an article a couple of years ago in WP Tavern, the well-known WordPress blog. Now, it was first only available at WordPress.com as a theme that was made for weddings but is highly customizable and has a nice panel layout for the homepage where you can choose to place different content with large images that kind of sit in the background with the content and words flowing over them, and it has a lot of great options. It's now available at WordPress.org as a standalone theme that you can find by searching for the word Affinity. Now, of course, this theme is downloadable, but if you have a website that is a WordPress.org website, of course, you can always get it by going to Appearance Themes and clicking the Add New button, and then you can search for Affinity there. In this video, we're going to download the theme itself and save the file on our computer instead of installing it through the Appearance Themes Add New system. We're going to use this Upload Theme button in order to upload the zip file that we download from WordPress.org. The reason I want to show you how to do it this way is because you may purchase a commercial theme from something like ThemeForest and have to download the file and then upload it into your WordPress installation because it's not available at the free themes repository. Now, I already have it installed in my local site here, but what I'd like you to do is browse on your browser in a different tab to WordPress.org, click the Themes button, and use the search window over here to type the word Affinity, and click the image to open up the Affinity page. Now, go ahead and download the file by clicking the blue download button, and it looks like it's going to download a .zip file. If you just click OK, and your browser would download that most likely to your downloads folder. And here's where you might think about keeping your files organized by potentially creating a folder on your desktop or somewhere else on your computer where you can save it. I'm just going to create an Affinity folder on my desktop and move my download over to that folder. Here's my MAMP-powered local development environment, localhost / live site 1. So I can go back to Appearance, Themes, and click Add New. And if I want to upload the theme, I'll be able to click Browse and find that Affinity theme that I downloaded before and click Open. If, when you try to upload the theme file, the file size is too large for your WordPress installation, you can actually just place it directly in your themes folder in your WordPress files. WordPress will recognize it and you can click Activate. You can actually just go into your files, and if I go back to my MAMP folder and I look into the live site 1, and inside of my WordPress core files, I have the WP content folder and the themes folder. Now you can see that Affinity is already here, but if I wanted to just upload that theme file into my themes folder inside of WP content, I could unzip it first and then go ahead and place it in there. If I just right click and click Extract All inside of Windows Explorer, and you can extract zip files in Mac using the Finder as well by just double clicking them. Now inside of this Affinity folder I have a folder called Affinity. If I just move it over or copy it over into here, WordPress will automatically recognize it and see it as a new theme once you open up Appearance Themes. Okay, well, let's finally get down to activating our new theme called Affinity that we've installed into our local environment, and then changing that local site with its look and feel while retaining all the same content, including all the posts, pages, the widgets that we're using on sidebars and footers, as well as menus and everything we have set up in the current site. The only thing changing the theme will do is change the look and feel, and we'll have to make some edits to make it fit within the new theme. I'm going to use my local by Flywheel site to do these changes, but you can do it in whichever local development environment you're using. So under Appearance Themes, the first thing I'm going to do is just click Activate under the new Affinity theme. Now it just says New Theme Activated, Visit Site. We might as well open the site in a new tab. I'm just going to refresh the page and look at what we have here. Look, I've got my menu at the top. This theme has a nice big home page header image. And as I scroll down, the layout looks different, but it does look good. My posts are starting to the top, post 3, post 2, post 1. I do have some sidebar content here, recent posts, categories, and as I scroll to the bottom of the page after 3 posts, it just says older posts. It doesn't look like I have a footer here. So let's make a few edits in the Affinity theme inside of our local environment before we upload this to the live environment to overwrite the site after making our changes. Now, if your site is showing a different set of menu items, you may have to go in under Appearance Menus and take a look at what you're using for your menus. Now, there's menu locations, and the theme provides these. Right now, there's just one menu location in Affinity. It's called Top. And if you have no menu assigned to it, you might have to find one of the menus, the menu called Header Menu or whatever you created before on the previous site, and click Save Changes. That should just change that header menu to your new menu. So if I look at the header menu, this is selected already. I can see that it has home and then these 3 items going to different pages. Now, at the same time, we have widgets that may have moved around in a way. So I have some sidebar widgets here, recent posts, and then photo categories that we had created before, but I don't have any widgets inside of the 3 widget areas. I wonder if down below here I might have some widgets that are now inactive. Sometimes when you change themes, some of your active widgets, because the widget areas change, they might appear down here under inactive widgets. So what I'll do is just go under available widgets and hit the little up arrow and close those and look at the inactive widgets here. I'm going to be looking for any widgets that I had created and want to use. So maybe I'll put I have a few text areas. There's some content down here. Yeah. I'll just see what it looks like if I put some of these little blank widgets I had created previously. And maybe a categories list. I can place that over here under widget 3. So once I move those over there and refresh the page again, if I go down to the bottom, now I've got some widget areas. So there's a half width one is widget footer area number 1, and then there's footer 2 and footer 3. Excellent. Now, of course, you can continue to customize the footer widgets. You can add your maps widget into the footer 1 space. It always looks good there. Maybe your contact information into footer 2. And you'll see if you refresh the page, this Affinity theme comes with 5 default images for the header, and those rotate at random whenever a new person opens the page. If we look under Appearance Customize, the Affinity theme under Header Image allows you to rotate through these 5 images at random unless you set your own header image. Okay, well, I'm going to set you loose on your own now to go ahead and use the Duplicator plugin to create a new package with your new updated site and upload it into the live site, replacing the entire site with this new build. In this video, you changed the theme and made a brand new site out of the same content, all in your local staging environment. Then, by uploading the completed site, you kept the live site active while making changes in the background and avoiding any downtime or the need for a temporary maintenance screen. Great job! In the next chapter, we'll delve into the topic of premium themes, frameworks, and child themes. Get ready!